Fine at lunchtime.
Got the funk, yeah.
Baby.
Donna's got the funk. She's got
baby.
it. She's got the funk, yeah. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I apologize. I can't even speak. That I look like I've been dug up. This is what happens when Caleb has a nightmare at 4 a.m. and you've had system problems till 11 o'clock at night.
and you're on an virtual elite program with all of our sisters. I like how she started calling us sisters. And the Unstoppable Sister retreat till like 20:09.
Yeah. And then you try and fathom Mal Kajabi till 20:11.
No.
This is what happens. So welcome. Donna and Cheryl TV, keeping it real for you.
Oh, my nails. Look at me nails.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm embarrassed to call you my soul sister with them pretty fingers.
They're getting done tomorrow. I won't be on the call tomorrow.
Is it off all the work?
It's off all the typing, yeah.
I mean, I love you, but I cannot let that one fly.
I'm not sure that's what it's from. But...
No, I can't even keep a straight face. I'll fucking ask you either, which is the funny thing.
It's not off the typing. It's not off the typing, people.
So we don't know what's happened tonight, and I'm don't know if Yvette's on this one today. Hey, Donna. Hey. But last night, I don't know if it was just me, but I had the most horrific fucking night's sleep. So Caleb woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Ben never wakes up, does he, Cheryl? Like, he's a dead good sleeper. So woke Neil up, but did the thing where, like, I was awake then. And then I heard him get up again and go for a wee. So I went and checked he was okay. Put him back to bed. And he went, Mum, did you do the prayers on us last night? Mummy, because she didn't go to bed till like 1 a.m, had forgotten to do the prayers on him. So I was like, yes.
Did Mummy lie?
Mummy lied.
Yeah.
So bad. And then stood at 4:30 this morning doing mantras of protection over him, as you do. And he was like, oh, thanks, Mum. Love you. I was like, yeah, I'm bad, man. But like, it's the one night in his bastard life I've never done that when he has a nightmare. So I was like that. Oh! I then went to bed and my karmic payback was I had nightmares. So I had this horrible nightmare. You know, when something is so real, like I was in a street and I had this briefcase thing. And it was like it was being lifted up as if it was a magnet. And something in the sky above the clouds, like the aliens have landed, was literally pulling us up to it. And I was shouting to the people in the street, screaming, hold us down, they're taking us away. It was so real. It was so real. And then it was just all really screwed up. But I woke up and I said to Neil, the two words in my mind are maleficent spirit. Like there was something evil around us. That was all I could feel. It was just horrible. I was just like that.
However, on our retreat last night, Nick asked us some great questions. I'm not going to share them all with you because we'll probably use them, pretend they're our own.
Yeah, I think she borrowed them off us.
But what would you want to let go of? So perhaps the spirits came. Oh, you've knocked yourself off the screen. Oh, I'll put you back in. Okay. Perhaps the spirits came to you and took whatever it is you wanted to let go of and was exercising it from your body.
It was weird. It was like this sensation of being pulled, like literally pulled from the earth. And you think, like, what is that about? And I was aware I was having palpitations and everything. And I kept kind of bringing myself to thinking, like, wait, you did that thing where you said, wake yourself up. And I was aware that my heart was going wild. Like, it was very, very real. And thinking, like, just get out of this dream. Like, it's a dream. And then just being so relieved when I actually then woke up. And then devastated because I realised it was time to get up and I was shattered.
Oh. So this is a really apt theme for you today, how to get out of a funk. Because I would imagine you know what it's like. Donna's saying, what's sleep? When you know what it's like when you wake up on a morning, which is what has happened to you today, and you feel like you've been night clubbing at the Glass Spider till 5 a.m, rolled in, pissed, went to sleep for a couple hours and then woke up and felt ill. You felt like that this morning. And you didn't go to the Glass Spider and we weren't rolling around doing slut jobs together.
No. Do you remember that feeling like when you just had a baby or if you've been poorly or... Like we went through a phase when Neil's dad was really poorly and would be at the hospital nearly every night there for hours, and then he'd have to go to work the next day and stuff. And oh, like that's what I felt like. I said to Cheryl this morning, like I feel physically ill. Like I couldn't string a sentence together. I had to send Yvette some messages in D. And I was just like, I'm actually talking crap. And I looked up, been talking for 5 minutes. I have no idea what I'd said on that message. I literally, like when you punch drunk kind of thing, like I just couldn't. So I did think to myself this morning, I had stuff to do. So I was like, right, get up and do it. It's 7 a.m. Then it's done. I spent an hour and a half clearing the decks so that I could create space to go for a walk and get fresh air.
Good.
Whilst my body said, let Caleb go to school, let Neil
My
take him.
body's telling me.
I sound like Marge Simpson today. But I was thinking, like, just lie, just have just tea and biscuits. But I was like, no, your body needs energy. It needs to move. It needs to let light in. And Bianca always says, don't have your glasses on and stuff. Because, so I had my eyes out and, like fresh air and just literally stood at the beach. The waves were coming right in. They were massive and just literally stood and just centered myself. And I do genuinely feel so much better from doing that.
We
were talking about boobs. Yeah, big and small ones. What are you going to do about them boobs?
And that's a life lesson right there. In real, we like to keep it real. We get in funks as well. We wake up and we feel like shit.
Yeah.
And so what Donna could have done was thought, fucking great. I haven't had any sleep. I've been up doing the sales pitch. It's the retreat tonight. I feel like shit. I'm tired. So victim. And then ate the tea and biscuits, slumped around in the house, feeling sorry for yourself because you're tired. So it's great that you were able to get your work done, go and get some fresh air, get some prana air, some energy, life force in through your body, which just makes you feel better anyway.
So
but you
better.
chose to do that. It was a choice.
I did, because the initial thing when I woke up was, fuck me hard.
And that was not to Neil.
It was not to Neil. It was because Caleb was holding my face going, morning, mum. But what I did was I reframed and I thought, today I get to meet my sisters again on the retreat. Last night was amazing. Day one was incredible. We all cried. We laughed. We felt so grateful for having that space. I thought, I'm so blessed that I know that I've got work to do this morning, but I do it. Then I've got a team who I know I can give it to, and they're going to finish it and make it look beautiful for us. I was grateful and excited because I knew you were like getting ready to get excited for your holidays. So, and then even with Caleb coming in, I was like, I'm grateful that my son feels like he can come in and he knows that this is a safe place, and we both give him love and cuddles, and he went back to sleep. So
love it.
But it was a choice. And then I was like, I can either go down really grumpy and be miserable about doing the work, or I can be happy that I've got that work to do.
I could blame Neil. Neil could have had a really bad day today, people, but he hasn't.
I was really nice to Neil. I was even helpful to him.
Good.
I would just stop and take a little breath and just have a little breathe before I answered him.
Good.
Yeah.
Progress, people.
So you feel the same today? You feel the same today?
Slow and low. Oh, we need to change that.
No. What can we do to get you high? So
we want you to be fast and high.
Yeah, fast and high. What we said to the guys yesterday in the Supercharge Yourself Confidence Challenge was, like, know your go-to toolkit for getting you out the funk. Like, don't wait. And we've said this to you before, but it's worth repeating, because people all the time say to me, well, what do you do when you feel like this? You go to the toolkit, like have it in your notes on your phone, have it on a post-it, have it in the front of like the journal that you use every day. 10 top things to get me out of feeling like I'm in victim energy, feeling sorry as shit for myself, wallowing around in my own fucking crap, to get out of it. Like nobody wants to feel like that. It doesn't feel good. I don't like feeling like that. And like Cheryl always says, like, reframe it. If I walk around going, I'm knackered. So I voice no Cheryl going, I'm genuinely knackered. I feel like I'm doing this to get rid of it, because otherwise I will feel like that all day.
Yeah.
Who are we kicking in the nuts? Boris. Oh.
Ali's just saying he's had a message about boobs, so there's a bit of a trend.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
talking about boobs.
And when we voice note each other, because this happens to me too, where I'll wake up and go, God, this, that, and the other, and then we don't buy into each other's. When it happens to each other, we'll offer some compassion, say, God, it's crap when you wake up and you feel, but we don't go, oh, God, that's awful. Well, we don't feed into each other.
The flames, do we?
No, we're not then going, right, well, how can I then get down on that level with Donna and then join in? No. It's just very neutral of it's shit, and then you go and do your go to your toolkit and you get yourself out of your funk.
Yeah.
It's how we roll.
It's how we roll. We have a little mini pity party, but we just don't let each other stay there. And we know each other well enough to know that we don't like being there. We get it off our chest. We say it to each other and then we move on. We're just about having apocalyptic hailstorms. Honestly, I can't tell you how beautiful the beach was this morning. So it was so still. I'll have to post a photo for you. It was really still with these big waves coming in. But on the beach, in the northeast of England, it's always windy. My hair wasn't moving. And it was literally the calm before the storm, and you know you're going to get battered later.
Yeah.
It feels so different. But I love it. Me and Cheryl love it when it's moody. Like, we get really excited when it's like really showing you what it can do.
I always go to like Graham O'Donnell, like the sea's angry today, when it's just got that dark grey flow to it.
I love it. You can feel the force.
I just think kick Boris in the nuts.
Kick the fucker in the nuts. Like, it can't hurt at this stage, right? Go for a shower and pretend to wash off the neggy
nasties like that.
Nasties. And Ali's saying, I had a period of 6 months where I really struggled to get engaged every day. I realized my go-to of avoiding people is the last thing I need. I need the people connection to reinvigorate me. One of the things that I always say, have on your list in your top 5 is to reach out to someone, because I'm the same as you, Ali. I do tend to one-to-one. If it's a big problem, like bits like busy work stuff, just, but like if it's a big problem, Cheryl knows I'll tend to go into myself. And in the last year, I've really learned to get much better at reaching out, even if I don't feel like it, because I know within half an hour I'll feel much better. And the other really top tip to do for making yourself feel better when you're in a funk is to reach out and help somebody else who you know is worse off than you, just doing something small.
It just helps when you do the reaching out bit to just stop being in your own head and in your own energy. And just by you giving compassion, love, and thinking of somebody else, your energy naturally gets on a higher vibration. And it's harder then when you're helping them to come back and feel in the same way. So
yeah. And remember that Abraham Hicks says there's a range of emotions, there's a spectrum. You don't go from feeling really sorry for yourself. Like, I wasn't aiming for joy. I just didn't want to sit in my own shit. Like, I just wanted to feel a bit more energized. And when I felt a bit more energized, I then thought, now I want to put makeup on, I want to feel a bit happier. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, take it a thought at a time. What you tend to do is go, I feel like shit. Well, why do I feel like this? I should feel happy. I've got this house and I've got this job and there's lots of people worse off than me. That doesn't, same as people worse off than you, does not freaking make you feel better. Like, it doesn't, it never ever has, it never will. All you're doing is beating up on yourself more and actually putting yourself into an even lower vibration.
Yeah, you just make yourself feel guilty.
Making yourself feel guilt, and guilt is one of the lowest you can get on. Don't go there. So catch the thought, just go, well, what's a better feeling thought right now? Well, I get to see Cheryl today on the live, and I get to get my eyelashes done, and I get to pick Caleb up from school tonight, and I get to have tea with him tonight, and I didn't last night, and and just pick one nice thought after the other, and before you know it, you don't want to fucking throw a punch somebody anymore. And for some days, that's as good as it's going to get.
Love. Well, John is saying she just expresses a pity party in a journal, and that's good.
Yeah, get it out with the flu.
Nature at its best. And then Don is saying, Yvette, there's something spiritually feeling very powerful. Currently listening to the rain on the office window.
I love listening to the rain.
Yeah.
Slightly alarmed that it's coming in my roof somewhere, but apart from that, I love listening to it. But there was something, Yvette, I don't know if there was something, I know you've sent me something saying there was something maybe going on explaining, but I haven't seen it yet. So if it does explain it, I'll post it in the Soul System. So we really want you to come and join in the Soul System day by day in there.
Are you getting the link?
I
can get it.
Yeah, thank you. Day by day in there, the level of motivation, the level of interaction, especially since it's gone over 1,000 members, the guys are going crazy in there. So if you're watching this now, you're watching on replay and you're not in the Soul System, please do join in there. Like, it is our little spiritual home. We love it in there. And we're in there every day with motivational stuff. And if you're in the Supercharge group and watching this, definitely get in the Soul System, because next Wednesday, I think, is your last day in the Supercharge group. And by Thursday, we'll all be closing it down. So make sure that you're still getting the
Shut down.
Yeah, window, not winter, although it's freezing. Yeah.
We knew what you meant.
We knew what you meant, chicken. Right. Cheryl and I are off to have a cup of coffee with one of our former one-to-one clients. We're really looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing her and catching up. And then Cheryl will be getting even more excited for the fabulous holiday that she's off on next week.
All right, so update. We're not going to stay with Graham's sister now. That's been kibosh because we're banned from going in each other's houses in Scotland. So now we're going to Edinburgh on Saturday and Sunday and staying in a nice fancy smanchy hotel. Then to Oban, then home. So it's very exciting and it's not going to rain.
Scotland's letting her in, Ali. Scotland is letting her in.
But thanks, because Jen gives us loads of good suggestions as well, which was very helpful. So
are you feeling a bit better, Donna? Are you feeling a bit higher, a bit more vibe now?
Yeah.
Get a candle on, nice candle, bit of journaling. I'm going to open the blinds a little bit more so I can see the rain. I like watching the rain. And me and Cheryl are going to have our cup of chai.
Yes. Have a fabulous Thursday. I don't think I'm on tomorrow. Am I getting me nails and me eyelashes done? I'm not being funny. You don't need to see them anymore. So
you work part-time at the best of times. When you're going on holiday, you work even less.
Exactly. So I just think, I'm just keeping it real with myself tomorrow. Yeah, I won't be on.
My nails are all right. I'm not letting them side down.
No, you can.
Did Scotland know you're coming? No, love, because they would change the rules and close the border. Just kept it quiet.
I mean, can I just say as well, I know we're going, but I love the 9:30 last orders because when Graham and I go out, we have a tendency to have one too many drinks and always stay out later than normal. But now you physically can't. Last orders at 9:30, in bed by 10, no hangover the next day. Bring on 10 p.m. It closes. I'm loving it.
Gone are the days when me and her used to roll out of clubs and it was daylight. It was daylight. We'd get home at 6 a.m.
It makes us feel sick. Can't bear it.
Yeah, bad times.
Right.
Bad times,
anyway.
Right. Love you all. Have a fab day, guys.
See you in October.
Bye.